that scary movie.
Hey nail family, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am so excited to welcome you all to the beginning of my Halloween nail series, where over here spooky meets glam. All month long I'll be serving up deadly cute claws, and don't get too scared, but these nails just might haunt you. So grab your brushes, your bling, or your popcorn and snacks, and let's paint our way into the spooky side. It's officially spooky season and I'm excited to get into it. I'm also excited because it lets me know that it's my favorite time of the year, which is fall. It's my favorite season. The temperature is dropping, the leaves are falling, and it's so cozy and I absolutely love it. Like, I prefer cold weather over like summer any day. I don't know, it's just me and I've always said that. Anywho, getting into today's video, we actually are going to be doing a recreation. One of my subscribers, my girl Kanisha, hey Kanisha babes, she actually sent me so much Halloween nail inspo last year that I didn't get around to doing, and I felt bad I didn't get around to doing a single one of them, and she sent a lot. But in today's video we're going to be recreating one. So this is the one we're going to be creating today. It's going to be a like Frankenstein Hello Kitty set, which I thought was absolutely adorable. Unfortunately, I do not know the original's artist. I didn't see any tag on the photo or anything like that. But if you all do know the original artist, please tag it below. Also, I have seen, and it's so funny now that I've done this set, I have seen quite a few people recreate the set. So I don't know whose original idea that it is, but super cute set, and we're going to be recreating it today. So the acrylic that I will be using for this set is going to be Dynamic Nail Supplies Bad Enough. I did like the light nude base that was in the inspo photo, and I was thinking about doing it, but then I was like, a little pink type of base would be, you know, even more cute with it, as well as I've been loving this acrylic lately, like a lot. I think I've used it in like my past 2 or 3 sets. But yes, also I do want to mention, disclaimer, my acrylic application was a little trash this video, I'm not gonna lie, or on some nails anyway. You all probably can't tell, but I can, because I know how I normally lay acrylic. So never mind that. It just wasn't my best, but hey, it's okay. That's what we have shaping and filing for. Yeah. Also, in this spooky season, throughout my videos all month long, I will be doing like a little game I thought I really love games, so I thought I'd include one that will be really fun. Is that throughout the videos in this spooky season all month long, in this video it's gonna be a pumpkin. I don't know if I'll do the same emoji every single video or not. It may be like a pumpkin or a ghost or something like spooky, quote unquote. Yes, in every single video, but in this video in particular, I'm going to be placing a pumpkin emoji randomly, which is already started by the way, but yes, a pumpkin emoji randomly, and you will have to keep track of how many pop up during the video and comment in the comment section below, and whoever gets this the correct amount of emojis that pop up on the screen randomly throughout this entire spooky season, at the end of it, I think that that person will win whoever's the closest will win a really nice giveaway, like a giveaway package I'll put together with like some really nice stuff, like really nice. I'm gonna, should I disclose what will be in it? Not yet, but throughout this spooky season, whoever is the closest at the end of how many, like, you know, per video, and I will keep track per video, don't worry about that, I will keep track, but whoever is the closest, I think that person, you know, will be deserving of winning a really good giveaway. I think it'll be really fun for those who want to play along, as well as I think whoever feel like it's worth it will definitely be worthy of all the bomb goodies that I'll give away. But yes, I will be keeping track per video. Anyway, for this set, I don't know if I'm already mentioned, but I will be using Nail House's size 16 Kolinsky brush paired with their Pro Monomer. And for anyone who is interested in shopping, Nail House can find the link to their website in the description below and use code PORCHE for savings. I'm gonna let you all go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy watching this acrylic application, as I will be using this acrylic on the base of every single nail, and I will pop back in afterward. I don't know, it's just my opinion, but I do feel like my thumb was probably like the only nail that was really nice with the acrylic application that was like decent throughout. But the other ones are a little shaky. It's okay though. I think that it's a change in my paper towels. I changed paper towels. The ones that I normally use are super absorbent. And I know it might sound crazy, but paper towels does matter. Like the absorbency whenever you're doing acrylic nails, like it just goes with everything. The consistency of your beads, like how clean your brushes, everything. So yeah, at this point on the thumb, I did change the paper towel out in the monomer, so that did help a lot. Because you definitely will tell the difference whenever you do not have fresh monomer as well as a fresh paper towel. Opposed to when you don't. I know it sounds crazy, but I promise it's true. I promise. I know what I'm talking about. Alrighty, y'all. So here's how I'm looking with the application complete. Not my best. I turned it around a little bit, at the end. It's a little shaky, but it's still nice. We have shaping and filing to clean it all up, and that's what we're gonna move into next. By the way, do you guys like my new intro, like for Halloween? I absolutely loved it, and I was so geeked out making it, and then like seeing the afterward. I don't know, I kind of get geeked about the simple things. I thought it was so freaking cute and like fitting for spooky season, and I was so proud of it because y'all don't know, I make my own intros, and I was so proud of this one as I added like all the little special effects, the sound effects, and added all the elements. And I worked all day on that intro, like the intro and the outro, and I absolutely love the way it came out. Let me know what you all think about the new intro in the comment section below. Moving on into shaping and filing, I have my 8080 grid file. I am going to start first, always, just like always. And if you all checked out my shaping tutorial, you would know that I always started with filing the surface of my nails, then followed by the underneath the sides, then the actual sides, then filling the cuticles, and then the free edge. That is my order and steps every single time. But for my people who are new here, I do highly recommend you all checking out my shaping tutorial. That one's really helpful as we don't really go into too much detail here. We're going to go ahead and move through this here so that we can go ahead and get into the design. Also, I am going to be doing a little curve at the free edge, so you all will see me do that with my new drill that I absolutely love here in a bit. Here's my new Melody Susie drill that I was just telling you all about that I've been absolutely loving. I think it's the SM320G rechargeable nail drill. Y'all, it'd be so many numbers and letters to remember, but I think that's what it's called. I think it's called the SM320G rechargeable nail drill. I just actually done a review on this video. I think it's the 2 previous to this video. Yeah. Check it out if you're interested. But gonna go in at, I think I ended with 1 RPM, y'all. This drill is super powerful, like so powerful that I started at like a higher RPM and I eventually went down to 1 RPM to still the cuticles because this drill is so powerful. On my other drills, I normally do like 10 to 13 RPM, but this drill I had to do 1 RPM. That is how crazy powerful this nail drill is. I've been absolutely loving it. You probably will see it in like every one of my videos now. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and steal the cuticles, finish up the free edge, and we're gonna get into this design, you all. By the way, have you all started Halloween nails yet? I waited until now because I like to do things in the moment when we're in that season. I don't like to like rush. I like to like live in the moment. So we're starting now. We have all October long to do our spooky sets. I do have a lot planned and I'm so excited for you all to see that content that I have in store. But yes, you all. I have a couple that was requested by you all as well as if you all have any like, requests or inspo y'all want me to recreate, you all can send it to me via Instagram or email, and that information is in the description below. And that's for at any moment, like all year round, you all can send me like any photos of things y'all want me to recreate or put my spin on it. It doesn't have to particularly be at this point, it can be at any moment. Alrighty, so this is how we're looking with the nails completely shaped and filed. And I didn't forget to buff this time because I forgot last time in the video previous to this one. By the way, thank you all so much for all the love you are showing on my latest video with the bango nails. Like, shout out to you all for all the love. Although my girls on Instagram are standing y'all up, and I have more followers here, which is crazy, but my girls on Instagram are standing y'all up. Like, that says going viral over there. But I do appreciate all of you all who are here and tuning in and tuned into that video. And in general, I appreciate you all's love and support so very much. Alrighty, y'all, so let's get into this nail art. And I'm sorry if I scared you with a little jump scare. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I thought it was funny. Y'all, I'm a little childish sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, let's get into this nail art. So we're gonna start off with the basis of all of the designs. And I'm gonna start off first with this beautiful, like, I think it's turquoise. It gives more blue, like a blue, like a light blue turquoise than green. Like, we're just using the colors that's in the inspo photo, but if I was to do this set, I probably would have gone with more like of a minty color, like a actual like greeny type of color for Frankenstein. But it's okay, I think this color is still really cute, and this color is No House's Ocean Breeze. I will leave like the name to all of the things that I'm using on the screen. But yeah, so we're going in with the basis of all of the designs, and I'm going to go in on this nail with this French here. And for the index fingernail, I'm also going to do the pink French. And for the thumb though, on this inspo photo, I couldn't see it, so I just really did my own thing with the thumb, and I made it like this white French. You all will see with these really cute patches, but yeah, you all will get, we'll get to that. I did do 2 coats of these of the gel for these Frenches because I just wanted it to be a little bit more opaque. And of course, as always, for my Frenches, I am always going to be using Nail House's size 25mm liner brushes. I just find it the easiest. It's one of my keys. I always tell people whenever they can't do Frenches is to use a super long haired brush. That is going to help you so much with stability and consistency throughout the French. Like, I promise you it's going to help. Also, as you all can see, I am always resting my pinky on my hand for even more stability. But yes, No House liner brushes, 25mm in particular, is a must always for my Frenches. So I just realized that earlier I did tell you all if you all would like to, like, you know, send your photo entries to me of sets you all want me to recreate, you all can do that. But also you all could just comment in the comment section below like what you all want to see next for me. That work as well. I just thought that I'd, you know, leave that option too for people who want me to create or recreate specific sets. But you all can always leave your comments in the comment section too to tell me what you all want to see next. Alright, so here is how those 2 Frenches are looking with 2 coats, and I absolutely love them. Like, they're perfect. It's only every now and again I can get like a perfect French, like perfect. Frenches and I have like a love-hate relationship. Like, sometimes I can do them like perfect, sometimes they just kind of give me a hard time, but I love these ones today. Next, I'm gonna go in on the thumb with this white as a fringe. Like I said, I couldn't see the thumb in the inspo photo, so I just did my own thing, as well as I did my own thing throughout this set anyway. It's a recreation, so of course I'm always gonna put like my own spin on it and add details that I want. For the thumb, I only did one coat of the white gel because that white is so opaque. I only need one coat. The other gels are opaque too, really. And I could have done one coat, but I really wanted it to be like super opaque. So yeah. Also, disclaimer, don't come for my cuticles, you all. Not too much on me. A lot of the times when I'm doing my nails, because I do them pop off, if y'all don't know, these are pop off, that when I file or something like that, sometimes they kind of like lift up or pop off, like they begin to lift or they completely pop off. So I do have to like glue them on again, and that's why sometimes on some nails the cuticle look a little crazy. So yeah, don't mind that. So I just realized that this nail here is actually the only nail that I did like the same exact as the inspo photo. The rest of them all I kind of like did my own thing, but still kind of using the regular inspo photo as like inspo. Um, for this part here, I did use the liner brush to just kind of take that excess gel that was on the palette because I didn't want to waste it to just fill in the middle of this, whatever you call it here. But for the pink part, I do use my brush. I'm just kind of putting it as a disclaimer so that you all are not left wondering why I did that. I just wanted to go ahead and use up the rest of that gel on that palette because I won't be using any more of this color. Not really anyway, and that's why I did that. For this part, I'm just taking the black gel to outline, and I'm going to cure this before I go in with the quote unquote stitches, I guess they are, the little X's. I actually did switch brushes in between for that part there. um at first it came out a little bit too thick for me, so I then switched the brushes out to a thinner brush. I think it was Nail House's precision liner, maybe 9 millimeter. I'm gonna show it here on the screen in a moment, but yeah. And I also didn't realize at first that there were not all X's. There were kind of like some dashes too, which I kept on the top part, but on the pink part, I did include like the little singular dashes, if that makes sense. I think this little patch design is really cute and super like beginner friendly. I think this entire set, in my opinion, like in all honesty, is like really beginner friendly. It's just in my opinion, like it's pretty easy and simple, like it's not anything too crazy. So and if you all also recreate this, you all could follow along, like the breakdown of it. But I think it's really simple. I don't think it's too crazy. Am I tripping? I don't think so. I don't think there was anything like too challenging or crazy about this design at all. And yeah, you all will see like the full breakdown of how I do everything. If anything that was like, I won't even say difficult, but like different for me, was the pumpkin, because that was my first time drawing like that type of pumpkin. But yeah, I think it's all pretty simple. You all will see how I break it down easily for you all. So, because this is my recreation, I really wanted to do like a lot of things differently. And so, I really wanted like a 3D bow for the Hello Kitty, or the Franken-Kitty is what I call it this set. I think that was such a cute name, Franken-Kitty. Yeah, I wanted a 3D bow. I really wanted to go 3D everything, honestly. But I'm like, you know what? Let me keep this design really like beginner friendly, and simple. So, I put out some bow charms, a couple different styles. I wasn't sure in the moment like which I was gonna go with. I also was going to do like I said, I was thinking about a whole bunch of different things to like spice this set up, but I'm like, let me keep it chill and beginner friendly. But what I was gonna do is use a Hello Kitty like actual charm, and I was gonna do like a cute little 3D pumpkin on it and do like paint it like Frankenstein and that kind of stuff. But I really thought that the Hello Kitty and the blue or like minty French was good enough, as well as I didn't want to keep this set beginner friendly. I wanted to keep it real simple, and I think it was cute. And I didn't want to do too much. I'll save like the 3D Hello Kitty and a 3D. I actually was gonna do a 3D Ghost too, but I'm like, I'll save that for a different set. I'll keep this one beginner friendly. So that is why I put out those Hello Kitty charms, but then I didn't use them. I end up not using them. So anyway, we're gonna move on to the thumb design now, and I'm gonna do like a heart patch on here, and then like a regular patch, like a square patch. And I thought that would be really really cute. I used my dotting tool to draw the hearts. I always recommend that because I'm not good at freehanding with gel on nails for whatever reason. Like I can draw a lot of these things in like 2 seconds on paper, but with gel and a liner brush, it's kind of like it's a lot different. I'm not gonna say kind of. For me, it's a lot different and a little bit more like difficult, but not really. But you all know what I'm saying. It's more, you gotta have a little bit more skill, okay, with the brush and everything. But I always recommend using a dotting tool to help you draw out a heart, or to start it anyway, and then you could just like the little dots, and then you could just connect the lines. I will use a dotting tool so quickly to help with anything that I'm trying to like draw or like fill in or whatever. I will use a dotting tool so fast, and I highly recommend it. After I draw the heart in the patch, or the square, I'm gonna then go in and outline it with the black, and then do the little X's and dashes to make it like like a patch, like the same I did for the pinky nail.
Can you see me? Hello? Can you find me? Can you find me? I'm here. Behind you, look. Behind you. I'm behind you. Can you see me? Can you find me? I'm here. Behind you, look. Behind you. I am right behind you.
Someone had asked me recently what this is that I'm using to like clean up any mistakes, and it's just an eyeshadow sponge. Like those little sponges that I use to apply chrome. That's what it is. I just kind of put alcohol or acetone if needed on the sponge and clean up where I need to. As you can see with these patches here on the thumb, I did need to clean up quite a bit because it was kind of difficult trying to put the lines, and make them like not kind of run into each other, as well as still look right. And especially to on the heart, kind of make them, look right with the heart being curved and everything. Um, yeah, so I had to clean up a lot there and kind of like redo, but yeah, it came out really really cute. I really liked the idea, and I needed to I wanted to add a little bit more white into the set. So that's what I did. And next we're going to move on to the design on the index fingernail with the Franken-Kitty that I thought was so freaking adorable. And in the inspo photo, I couldn't really figure out what it was with the Hello Kitty that was kind of throwing me off. But if you notice, the Hello Kitty, her eyes are like right next to the nose, as well as the whiskers are right next to the eyes. So definitely that I had to do it that way, because the inspo photo was kind of throwing me off. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't figure out what was going on, but that was it. And her eyes are more like circly ovally. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So I just drew the nose slightly between the eyes, as well as the whiskers right on the side of the eyes, because that is how a regular Hello Kitty is. So that's what I did. And after doing that, I'm gonna go in and place my bow first before well, I'm trying to choose a bow at this point. Comment in the comment section below which one you would have chosen, if I chose the right one. I think they all were really cute, and I kind of went back and forth a few times about which one to use, but I chose the like pink pastel one. But comment in the comment section below which one you use. And that last one was just way too big. I don't know if you know what I was thinking, but yeah, so did that first, and then I went in with my little stitches to make it like a little Frankenstein Hello Kitty. And I used Not Polish's gem gel to apply the charms. Code Portia for Not Polished savings. Alrighty, and that is how she's looking so far. Super cute. Next we're gonna go in with the stitches, and it's really simple. I just drew like some vertical lines and then drew horizontal lines on top of that, and those are our stitches. And for the one on the right, I did go ahead and move it down some. I thought it was too close to her eyes, so I just moved it down a little bit to make it a little bit, you know, better. And yeah, that's all that I actually did for this nail, actually for the time being. Afterward, I did go in and I wanted to make a white outline on the French, which you all will see later on. I didn't include it on camera, but I did do it, and it was kind of hard for me to work around that bow, so it did kind of look a little awkward if you look closely, but it still came out cute. Next, we're gonna go in on this ring fingernail, and we're gonna create this little spider web. This is very simple. You want to draw a 90-degree angle like line, or 90-degree angle, and then you want to take and draw 2 lines in between those. These ones were a little thick at first, so I did go ahead and take it off and redo it, which you will see in the next clip. They're a little bit thinner, see there. And then after that, you just take a smaller brush, like a smaller liner brush, which is what I did, and you just want to make U shapes all down, but connect them in a row, if that makes sense. Like, make sure they're connecting in the row, but just U shapes, little upside down ones, all the way down as far as you want them to go. I did 4 layers. Alrighty, after curing, that is how a spider web is looking. I think spider webs are so cute and so easy to do. It's like a really easy, like beginner friendly design. Next, I'm gonna go in with this pumpkin here, and this is pretty much how I drew it. This is like the first time me drawing this kind of pumpkin, but it's really easy. As you all can see here, you want to just draw pretty much the outline of it. I did do 2 coats of the pink because I wanted it to be opaque, and then after that I went in with my black, and I did want and could have made the black lines a little bit thinner, but you all will see my brush hairs were kind of wonky, so, and then as I was doing it, it was kind of messing up just a little bit, like it wasn't going as smoothly as I wanted it to go. But however, I didn't feel like doing it over, and yeah, I think it still came out really cute. Like, the lines could have been thinner, but the thicker lines were fine with me. It was still really cute. Also, I am aware that the original inspo photo, those spider webs were black, but I wanted to do mine white because I wanted a little bit more white in the set. I feel like white makes it like pop a little bit more, and it makes it like, you know, brighter for that case, so I wanted mine to be white, as well as I did make my pumpkin a little bit different. I did a lot of different things, you all. That's the point of a recreation, is to make it your own, you know what I'm saying, be a little different. So yeah, I did do a bunch of things different here, but I think that's what makes it, you know, mine, like my rendition. So for this pumpkin here, as you all could see, I did like the pink base of it, and now I'm going in with the black lines. Think of it as like drawing, you want to draw like the center face, like the center oval face, and then on the sides go from there, drawing like the other ovals, like, and connecting them, if that makes sense. And it's gonna look a little bit weird until you like connect and draw the stem. After you do all the side ones, this is how like I drew the stem. And then after that, I am gonna still add and draw like the little swirly. And there's our pumpkin. You can see it now. I know it looks a little bit weird at first, but it came together. It came together. And yeah, I'm just drawing like the little swirly. I'm gonna cure that, and then I'm gonna move on to adding some charms. So I wanted to do a 3D spider as well, and I thought it would be cute to draw a, I mean not draw, but to use a spider charm. I definitely could have drew the spider, but I really thought it, you know, pop more with a 3D like charm, so that's what I did. And here I was just choosing, going back and forth. I didn't know which one to choose, y'all, and I was getting like, I was just in deep thought. Whenever you see that finger tapping, I'm in deep thought, because I really had to like make the right choice. And then I began to grow impatient, because I'm like, girl, hurry up and choose one. But anyway, I ended up going with the silver spider, like the all silver, and then it had like AB rhinestones. I thought that one was really cute, and it went with like, you know, the theme. And after that, I drew the sparkles and added little dots and all the same little details that the original inspo photo had as well. I did draw like a little line coming down from the spider web, like for the spider, but then you can't even see it after I put the charm anyway, so it really didn't even matter. Yeah, I think before I was finished, or just like right in the middle of me top coating, I was like, this pumpkin would be so cute with like glitter, like if it was pink glitter. So I went and grabbed Nail House's shimmer gel baddie to fill it in the pumpkin for like this really cute, like light little pink sparkle. I thought it was really, really cute. So that is how the pumpkin is looking. I think it is so freaking cute with that light sparkle. I absolutely love Nail House's shimmer gels. I like to throw them in every now and again whenever I want like a little light shimmer, but like not overbearing. I really love those shimmer gels. Baddie is always sold out. That's the most popular one, the pink one, or the light pink one, because there's also a dark pink one that I think is called Toxic. Yeah, but anyway, I do realize that I stopped in the middle of me top coating that nail, but then I forgot I to wipe it off. I actually cured it, and then I just went ahead over the whole nail top coat over again, because at that point I just left the top coat where it was. So next we're gonna go in with finishing the index fingernail design, and we're gonna do a little ghost. I did mention earlier that I was gonna do them 3D, but I wanted to keep this design beginner friendly, so I just drew them on. And The only difference with mine is I added like some little blush on the ghost. I did the eyes, kind of like make them pop out a little bit with like little details and lashes. I thought that was really, really cute. And yeah, another really simple, beginner friendly, cutesy design. I absolutely love creating these ghosts. So I remember as a beginner trying to draw like these little sparkles and not really knowing how to like get them perfectly and like thin, and my lines will be way too thick. And the trick is to do not like put any excess gel on your brush to draw the lines. Pull the gel from the center and like kind of like taper it outward, if that makes sense, like very lightly to make it like a thin line. I could not for the life of me when I was a beginner figure out how to do that, and I believe Zule showed me that was just pull the gel from the center of the dots instead of putting any excess gel on your brush, because that will make them thin. And if you want to go the extra mile, you could even wipe off any, like you see how I still have some gel still on the, I wiped some off, but I still had some gel on the brush. To go even extra, you can wipe all the gel off if you want to. So for this pumpkin, you all, I felt like it was pretty plain, and you all could see there that I started to draw like little eyes on it, but then I was like, I don't know if this looks right. I don't know, looking back at it, it was kind of cute, but I was not so sure about it. So what I ended up doing was just drawing like little silver to match the spider, like silver glitter, little closed eyelashes, like eyelids, I mean, with eyelashes. I thought that was really cute, like the pumpkin was sleeping. I thought that was really cute. But anyway, here are our final results, you guys. I think these came out so cute. As y'all can see on the middle fingernail off camera, I did go ahead and do that white outline. However, it was hard for me to draw around the gel that was underneath that bow, so it does look a little bit weird if you look too close and too hard. But it came out so freaking cute, you guys. I think this was like the perfect first Halloween set. It's not like real gory or nothing. It's real cutesy. Franken-Kitty was what I call it, and I really love these. Shout out to the original artist. I don't know who it is, but shout out to you for the inspo. And let me know how you all think I did with the recreation. I think these are so cute. I really hope you all enjoyed the video, and my real girls have already liked the video before it even started. But if you forgot to, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, learned a thing or two, and love these nails as much as I do. Subscribe to my channel for more Halloween content and content in general. I have so many looks for you all coming up, so turn on those post notifications so that I notify each and every single time a girl drops a new video and you won't miss it. Also, don't forget to comment if you spotted all the pumpkins in this video, how many you spotted in the comment section below. At the end of the spooky season, I will be like keeping track of how many people, you know, like whoever gets the correct amount, like, you know, added up in total throughout this entire spooky season. And at the end, I'm going to do an amazing giveaway for a lucky winner, or maybe two, who knows. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Stay spooky and go slay some claws, okay? Until next time, bye for now.